Hi, this is Kathy Campbell with Coldwell Banker. This month's Market Minute is a special one. We're talking to people who do in-home businesses. And today our special guest is Cindy Briggs, one of my past clients who we hunted for quite a while to find a home for.
Yes, we did.
And Cindy is an international art instructor. And so she had some really unique requests for her home. We couldn't just look for 3 bedrooms and 2 baths for Cindy.
No.
Maybe kind of tell us, what were you looking for?
I was looking for space for my teaching, my workshops. I was looking for space with good light, storage, and a place that I could film my videos.
Right, and the home had to have some style too. Because you're that artist, it couldn't just be a box.
It couldn't be a box. I needed a house with character. And I'm really happy where I am right now, but I'm always looking for that next house.
Keeping our eyes out all the time.
I know.
Anyway, Cindy is utilizing so much of her home for her art. We have things for using it as a gallery, using part of her home as an instruction center, and part as videotaping instructional classes to put online. So we're going to take a quick tour, and I look forward to seeing your space.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll share it with you. So I teach all over the world, places like Spain and France and Italy. And when I travel, I paint in my sketchbook, something like this, which was just a wonderful day. And then I come back and I do a larger version in my studio. So I'll show you a little bit more about that as we go around the house.
So Cindy uses a lot of her home as an art gallery. This can give you an idea of a lot of the pieces that she's done.
These are mine, but they're also from other artists that I've worked with. And then these are paintings that I've done. And I've got a great space for a library of my art books right here in my dining room.
I love how you've used almost every inch of your home for different ways to support your art.
It does, it really works. And I use my dining room as my library for all my art books, including some of the books that my great-grandmother bought in France.
And Cindy uses so much of her home for supporting her art. So here we have the library, and then we step into the living room, and this is your gallery. You want to tell us about that?
Oh, I use my home as my gallery, and I also have a mix of art from my mentors and my students in here.
It's just beautiful.
From places like Italy and France and Spain, Quebec, places that I've taught. This is one of my absolute favorite paintings. It is from the Amalfi Coast, and I've been teaching workshops there for a number of years. It's absolutely romantic, and the spectacular scenery is just meant to be painted.
It's beautiful.
This room is really a working artist studio. I have a lot of my work stored and showing in here. I have a space over here where I video when I paint. Every step-by-step video, and these are going to be produced by Online Art Studios, and you'll see them on my website.
That's awesome. So you just sit here, and then with this overhead camera, it videos you demonstrating how to
paint. I show all the steps, and how to mix paint, how to apply it.
And there was your original
places
subject.
I go, there's one of my images, all the different steps that it takes to do a painting. If they can't go with me to Provence, they can paint it
Next best thing to be in there. All right.
And then these are my sketchbooks, some of the sketchbooks that I've taken with me.
So you've done this on site?
I do these on site. Yeah, and then I bring them back and share some of the pages, either in a card or a print form, but the sketchbooks are just for me.
These are beautiful.
They're fun. This was Alaska, Quebec City, and this is that same area on the Amalfi Coast. This is Positano, which is one of my favorite villages over there.
You ready? So here's Cindy's studio for making her videos, right?
Yeah, I've got a green screen back here so I can project my paintings onto the computer.
But that's what it looks like, the background.
Yeah, so that painting that you just saw in my sketchbook is now behind me in my videos.
That is so creative.
Well, this took me over a year to figure out, but with lighting and the right cameras, the website that I'm on, I can use this green screen and project paintings right on to the screen behind me in my videos. And I use this when I'm talking about my video. You know, you don't need to see my whole studio in my videos. You can just see these bits and pieces.
I love this little corner of her studio. It's just displaying so much of her work that you've done. This is self-portrait here?
That's a self-portrait when I had shorter hair. I guess I'm due for a new one. But I'm so proud of it. These are paintings that I've done. They're unframed. And when I have people come over to see my work, that's a place that they can go through and purchase one of my paintings. And some things are just waiting to be framed, so I keep them all.
So now we're entering Cindy's kitchen and truly the instructional room in your home, right? You teach art classes in here in their dining area.
Yes, I teach small, intimate groups, private lessons, and sometimes I'll even have couples for a date to come take a small art class. So I teach here. Sometimes I practice my lessons here before I go off and video them.
And the lighting was so important when you bought a home. So this room has the southern exposure.
This room has great light during most of the day and lots of room to spread around. So I have multiple places that I can work, but my favorite is to go out on location and paint and play there.
Well, Cindy, I have really enjoyed touring your home. Thanks for taking time for this today.
Oh, it's great to see you again.
You too.
And you are a wonderful agent. I have to tell you that. You really are. You get personally connected with each of your customers.
Well, thank you.
And
You're
that's
an easy
great.
one. And here, this is just a great idea on one way you could use your home, but you've got to have the skills, so I don't think we'll put that one in there, but we'll think of
Yeah, but I
something.
can teach them if they want to learn.
Okay. It was wonderful.
Oh, it was fun.
So great. So if somebody wants to take art lessons from you, how can they sign up?
If you want to find out about my local, regional, and international workshops, just go to cindybriggs.com, and all the information is right there.
Great, great. Is there hope for somebody who doesn't have much artistic
Oh,
ability?
you're my favorite kind of student.
Okay. There's hope for me. There's hope for
You
you.
can go to Provence with me.
I'll have to learn to say it first.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Cindy. I really
All right.
appreciate it.